Hello, and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm Bring Stabity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbity'd. And with me I have my good buddy...
Nweismuller, who's here to remind you that the F in Corpse Party is for food, the W in Corpse Party is for water, but the P in Corpse Party is for abundant places to pee. God damn it, Yuka.
And now you know what NYS and I have been chatting about on Discord a little bit earlier. Okay, anyway, NYS, the controls are yours. Let's get our butts out of the infirmary and head back upstairs. If you don't recall where this save was, we just grabbed Naomi's cell phone from the stairwell.
And now we're going to go to the girl.
To the girls' bathroom. Yeah, we can skip the notes here since we've already read them.
大変だったんだから。
You know, considering Seiko, I probably wouldn't have had her say, I know it was tough. She would say it, I know it was hard.
びっくりしたんだよ。
You mean because making a double entendre is just what she'd do?
Absolutely.
でね、聖子聞いてよ。なになに？振り向いたらね、岸沼がサトシの股触ってんのよ。うわー、マジ？うわ、ちょっと燃える。
ちょっと燃える sounds like that fires me up, not I like it, I like it.
Yeah.
ナオミ、何それ、ジェラシー？
A lot.
わかんないけど、その後、あの二人すんごい喧嘩してたよ。ウケる。私も見たかったよ。いや、見てないからそんなこと言えるんだよ。そうかな。
Anyway, once you get controls, try to leave.
絶対。男子ってほんとバカだよね。可愛いんだけど。な、そんなこと言って、ナオミ、持田くんのことが。
誰かいるのか？
Alright. Now we gotta get back in there and help. But we will take a break as soon as we hit the selection option. You sense a presence behind the stall. Alright, and here we are joining in if you selected Kick the Door Down.
Naomi! バカ! 何やってるんだ!
Quick, get in there and help her!
どうする? どうする?
Try to hold her up. Let's not make the same mistake Naomi did.
首を絞めるロープを緩めなければ.
Hoist her up on her shoulders. Or on our shoulders.
That's almost like it's something you can do with at least, maybe with a little bit of difficulty, but it will totally put slack in a rope.
Exactly.
よし、呼吸が戻った。ナオミ、しっかりしろ。今、首のロープ、ほどいてやるからな。
And once more, there is a stupid option and a smart option. Don't stand on the bucket, you'll both fall off.
見えない。これか。
While still supporting Naomi on his shoulders, with her upper body drooping between the back wall of the bathroom and his head.
I swear that bucket is like a malicious spirit there to screw you up.
Yup. Satoshi reached behind him and fiddled with the knots at the base of the noose. Somehow or another, he managed to loosen the rope's grip.
Probably because Naomi isn't very good at tying knots.
Is there a pun there that I'm not getting?
No, I'm just suggesting that
おいナオミしっかりしろ
one-handed knot fiddling behind your back is... You don't expect it to work very well, but on the other hand, I doubt that Naomi ties very secure knots.
Fair point. Breathe! Breathe, girl!
よしゆっくりだそうゆっくり呼吸を整えるんだ
サトシ
あ大丈夫かあんまり脅かすなよどうした痛むのか
もっと早く来てよ
Well, don't kill yourself next time!
Ah, お前
ごめんやだよね何してるんだろう私
Good question, because we don't know. No need to apologize. It doesn't matter which option we take.
Yeah, I was just thinking about
ナイさ
what to say there. I knew it didn't really matter, but
その嫌じゃ そ
they're
の
both
大丈夫か
blushy.
首
They are. Ah, so this is why why everyone thinks Satoshi's a coward. He's not a coward when he's placed in stressful situations, but he is when he's next to Naomi.
And when he's always next to Naomi,
He's always a coward.
どうしてたのかな外の階段から落ちた後
um,
And then you fell off the
Sanganji
bucket.
troops halfway across the world, enters into the realm of the Dark Lord, and faces off against unimaginable danger to serve his master. Then manages to work up the courage to ask out a girl who already liked him.
And that is Sam in a nutshell.
気がついたらサトシがいた
記憶がないのか
New-
I suppose Sam and Satoshi have a certain commonality there.
ええ
Yeah, seems like it.
階段から落ちて足がすごい音したから折れたと思ったけどくじいた時に聖子が巻いてくれた板が折れただけみたい
Oh. Hey, sounds like the splint might have prevented her from breaking a bone.
Good job, Seiko. You provided ablative protection for Naomi there.
篠原かそういえばさっき声がどこに行ったんだ
Oh yeah, she knows.
聖子は
そんなバカなさっき俺声を聞いたのに
Well, Naomi was dead certain of Seiko's fate.
聖子
下ろしてやろう。このままじゃ。
Even in death, Seiko is helping protect Naomi.
Yep.
喧嘩別れしたままだったの。私が悪かったのに意地張っちゃって。次会ったら結構死んでた。私のせいかもしれない。ひどいこと言っちゃったから。
That would be pretty terrible, wouldn't it?
It would be.
もう謝ることもできない。
ナオミ、大丈夫だ。お前のせいじゃない。
Even if it is, you wouldn't tell that to someone grieving right now.
さっきお前も自分で首を吊っていたのは分かってるか？
私が首を。嘘。首の皮がヒリヒリして痛いよ。本当に私が。
You did.
やはり記憶がないのか。きっと篠原も同じ普通の状態じゃなかったんだ。
Well, we were left hanging on what's going on with Naomi for a couple of chapters, but now we've caught up with her.
いくら悲観しても篠原は簡単に諦めて自分を殺すような真似するやつじゃないだろ。
そうだよ。ありえない。多分。
Probably.
そういえばさっき私たちと同い年ぐらいの女の子の幽霊に言われたわ。この学校の呪いに触れていると精神を侵されて狂ってしまうって。
Yeah,
精
that
神を
kind of sounds
侵され
right.
る。呪いも何もこんなところに監禁されれば誰だっておかしくなるとは思うが、どっちにしろここに長くいるのは危険だってことだ。気丈なナオミや篠原でさえこんなことになってしまうんだ。俺も含めみんなヤバいぞ。一人になっちゃダメだ。とにかく早くみんなと合流してここを出ないとな。
Clearly, this means that Yuka will become a crazed murderer.
Yeah.
ねえ、その女の子の霊にこの空間にはもう。
You know, they so
私と
casually
聖子
dropped
し
the
かい
whole
ないって
closed space
言わ
thing.
れてたのに。サトシ、どうして来れたの？
そういえば校舎の雰囲気が違うな。
Well, you know, when you're carried to a super haunted school in a hell dimension, going on to the whole closed space concept honestly isn't too much more of a stretch.
No, that's fair. It's just like they dropped the term just so casually. It's not something I've ever heard of outside of this game.
Go figure.
心配する気持ち、心をかき乱す衝動、それでいいのです。
Is this Nako?
行きなさい、
Yes.
思い人のもとへ。もう遅いかもしれませんけど。
speaking of losing minds, that is a crazy laugh.
Yes, it
そうだ
is.
俺もさっき高校生くらいの女子の霊に会って気を失ったらここにいたんだ。何者なんだ一体。
She brought you.
Does that mean Naho actually sent him to Naomi?
Sounds like it.
わかんないけどサトシ多重空間を飛び越えてきたとか。
多重空間か。隔てた相手に会うのは難しいと聞いたっけ。
なんでもない。ねえサトシ、さっき2階でゆかちゃんの声が聞こえたんだけど。
本当か。気を失ってる間にはぐれちまったんだよ。
Kind of tends to happen when someone
こんな
loses
ところに一人でい
consciousness.
させちゃあいつ確か1階の渡り廊下を越えて。ナオミ来てくれ、こっちだ。
ええ。
篠原すまない。連れて行ってやりたいけど無理のようだ。許してくれ。
セコ。
大丈夫か。
We are very cutscene rich at the start of this episode.
Yes,
さっ
yes,
きの
we
首の
are.
ダメージで体の機能が狂っているのか。
Unfortunately, it wasn't Yuka who had oxygen cut off to her brain, because then you wouldn't notice any difference.
ごめん。めまいがして足がもつれて。
I know I've mentioned this plenty of times before, but from one of the books in the Honorverse, one of the characters mentioned, yeah, you should shoot them between the eyes. Anywhere else and you might hurt them.
ナオミ
It's been a long time since I've read Honorverse stuff, but I should dig up on Basilisk Station sometime again soon.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good start to it.
少し休ませてやらないとな。
Um,
さっき確か保健室があったっけ。
I sort of lost interest with when he got the co-author and started going into the whole Mason stuff, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, he's got a few. You probably would like the prequel trilogy that they got, or is it already a quadrilogy? I don't remember. But anyway, highly unrelated to what's going on screen.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. I'm the one that brought it up.
呼吸は綺麗だし大丈夫かな。
That's good.
ユカを探してくるよ。ナオミ、ここで休んで待っててくれ。
No, no. Why are you separating yourselves again?
俺もお前も危険だが。
He even... Well, I mean, you see what he's saying here? He even knows that...
妹をほっとくわけにもいかない。とにかくすぐ戻ってくるよ。
Yeah, I highly doubt that. Let's all wash our hands and remember our mummies and daddies. Remember them and cry because we can't go home anymore.
How cheerful.
I know.
And let's save after that cutscene madness, why don't we?
Yeah, a very good idea.
New slot?
New slot, why not? And we'll probably just be saving over slot 3 until we get something else. Anyway, guide says to go downstairs. However, there is a secret. We want to go back upstairs and have a chat with Seiko.
Of course we do.
Did you say of course we do?
Yes.
Okay, I heard you correctly.
Well, I have grave doubts you could mishear me in that case.
It's the body of Seiko Shinohara. Her neck's been squeezed into an hourglass shape with a deep crimson rope burn at its center.
That's not the hourglass shape that a woman should have.
No, not at all.
Shinohara.
Spiders also agree, but their hourglass is a little scarier.
Yes. Oh, is that it? Interesting. That's all it says. Cool. Okay, that's all we needed to do. Let's head down to the first floor now. Actually, we may as well go back into the infirmary and save over the exact same spot. Save over slot 3.
Surely. Well,
Cool.
Satoshi is all over looking for yucca like North Koreans on rice.
Like North Koreans looking for rice, or what does North Koreans on rice mean?
Put some rice in front of an average North Korean, and you have
Gotcha.
確か1階から渡り廊下に行けたはずだ。
Yes, it was, and that's in fact where we're heading.
廊下がない。
Nope, it's not.
なんだこれは。なんで壁が。
I don't know. Maybe Trump was here.
さっきはこの先に別館が。なんだよこれ。
I'm sorry, that's not a beautiful wall, though.
No, definitely the opposite of a beautiful wall.
ゆかゆか
But yeah, so Satoshi definitely got transported into the same closed space that Naomi and Seiko were in, and that one did not have a hallway here.
Nor did it have a yucca in it.
いい加減にしてくれよ
Okay.
キザミー小学生には親がついてなきゃ売りませんって書いてあったけど売ってくれたぜハムスター540円だったよ
It's like $5.
だろ安い命だよな。
Oh, he was already messed up from the start. Wonderful.
Yeah, he wasn't driven crazy by the school. He just used the school as an excuse to let the crazy out.
Yup.
なんでもないよ。
で、どうすんだこいつかわいいよなお前が買うの
冗談。そんな生臭いもの。
At least that I can agree with.
じゃあなんです
ごいんだぜ。お前にも見せてやるよ。
Uh-oh.
命の終わる瞬間を。よこせそれ。
Yep. Definitely messed up.
I think it's possible Kizami is evil.
Yeah.
このカッターでな。 よく見てろよ。
あんた何してんの？
キザミの姉ちゃん。
何もしてないよ。
ハモの動物にあてがって何が何もしてないよバカ。
まだ未遂なんだから何もしてないだろ。
Have you seen the picture of a guy squatting over a plate and saying, "Well, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't want it? You haven't seen what I'm about to do yet."
I have not seen it, but I can already picture it.
はあ？あんたね、そういうことばっかり言ってると本当に救いようのないクズ人間になっちゃうわよバカ。
Well,
You know-
sounds like he didn't cool that mouth.
You know, normally I don't approve of verbal abuse of kids, but on the other hand, no, seriously, go ahead and verbally abuse your shit little brother.
キザミ、俺こいつ飼うから連れてくな。じゃあまた
ったく、どうしてこんな子に。
ふっつー。なんで俺が一番下なんだよ。
God, I'd feel sorry for his younger sibs if he were the oldest.
下の
Yeah.
兄弟がいたら超可愛がってやるのに。
For some reason, I don't believe you, Kizami.
俺ならクソ姉やバカ兄みたいな無理解な兄貴には絶対ならね
No, you wouldn't. You
え。妹
absolutely
でも
would
いた
not.
らよかったのにな。
That is a creepy laugh.
That is an incredibly creepy laugh. What's full? Oh, no wonder the place was sealed off. They just love hanging out in the bathrooms.
I was going to say, this is a popular hangout.
All right, we got to inspect all the stalls. Body inside is too near the stall door. Every time you try to open it, just slams into the corpse and bounces closed. Yeah. It's virtually coated in some sort of unidentifiable mucus.
You say that it's mucus, but it's not.
Ah! There's a compact mirror here with sticky, bloody handprints all over it.
What a cute mirror.
Yeah, very. It's heart-shaped, and just like a heart, it's full of blood.
クラスの女子が持ってるような俺たちの年代のデザインだな。
It's a cute mirror in an incredibly uncute
こんなところに閉じ
situation.
込められて
Yep.
化粧鏡で見る自分の顔はどう映るんだろうか。
Probably terribly. The white ceramic basin has a whole lot of red, dried bloodstains all over it. Body inside is too near the stall door. Every time to open it, it bounces.
Okay.
There's a student ID name tag on the floor outside. Right, Mari Dokuhara. Shibagami Private Senior High School, Class 1A, Mari Rokuhara. Attacked from behind while searching for friends.
Interesting. If
So-
that's the name tag of the person in the stall, that's interesting.
It's possible that they hung her after dealing with her, or maybe just knocked her out and hung her. Who knows?
Something. But it doesn't look as much like a suicide, does it?
No, it doesn't. Slams closed. Slams closed. There's a student ID name tag on the floor. Kotoe Kuroyama. Alright. Hanged by an unknown assailant. Age 15. Hakuro number 3 junior high. Bounds is closed. Okay, cool. We can head out.
たくさんの命が終わったんだな。
They did. Okay. Kizami's going crazy.
No, he isn't.
He already was. He's going crazier.
The mask is just slipping.
Yeah.
ゆかちゃん、これじゃあおしっこできないね。
And you see the hot, excited breath from his mouth.
Yes, we do.
It's possible the man is a sadist.
そう。
A sadist? I don't know. He seems pretty happy.
Well, you know, as they said of it in Kamazots, it's the happiest sadist.
行こうか。
Don't know if you ever read that book either.
I have not, no.
僕の妹。
And now we know why Kizami was so, crazy when he mentioned, Yuka being a little sister. In the last
Because
chapter.
he had his own fucked up, insane obsession with having a younger sib.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I was referencing A Wrinkle in Time, which is, you know, fairly
Okay.
famous.
Yep. I've heard of it, but I haven't read it.
Well, suffice it to say that not only does it have the happiest, saddest, but there's also a happy medium therein.
Oh, okay.
A happy medium, which is to say a seer who is quite jolly.
Yes.
寒いな。先生も岸沼くんもどこ行っちゃったんだろう。
Well, we saw what happened to Yui Sensei in the extra ending earlier.
怖いよ。
He got crushed. Again.
Yep.
最初の教室に戻ってみようかな。
It's generally a smart idea.
こっちの校舎は長くいると頭痛くなるし。
Uh-oh.
Poor Ayumi. More psychic sensitivity than courage.
私たち
Yep.
は先生に殺されたの。
It's the girl in the red dress.
今の子、鈴本さんを殺した霊たちの兄はいなかった子だ。どうしてだろう。とても寂しそうな感じ。
Alright, let's read the note. Treat tomorrow like a certainty. If you're alive now, trust that you'll still be alive then. If I recall, it's Tachibana's turn for day duty tomorrow. I want to go back to class. I hate the idea that I might not be able to ever again. I swear I'll take my schoolwork more seriously from now on. Not really the highest of concerns.
It's a sad message, though.
Yep. Judging by his size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Seiko Tanaka.
Not our Seiko, but
Still a Seiko.
whose time ran out.
Possessed while passing to second wing. Suffered mental collapse. Age 13. Izome Junior High School, Class I2, Seiko Tanaka.
Well, Seiko Tanaka should have kept watch on such perils.
Yep.
Forgive me, the puns just keep coming and coming.
Anyway, we are going to want to head north at the intersection. And we are also going to want to look for a save point anywhere we can, because that ghost looks like it could be giving us the bad ending that we want to grab next. But anyway, we head north.
Does it now?
Yeah. There we go, we got a note. There's an old crumpled up piece of paper next to the body. Well, Yuma, guess this is as far as you go. Exhaustion has set in, so it looks like it's the end of the road.
Arizona, then.
Yeah. My classmate, Tomoe Mizuki, climbed the fence around the outdoor walkway and slipped into the woods outside the school. It's been 3 days now, and she still hasn't come back. All the while, I've been stuck here, getting chased around by the ghost of a girl with nothing above her jawline. And I've not only twisted my ankle, but also got glass cuts all over my wrists, so I'm in no condition to keep running. I keep hearing this snip, snip, snip sound of scissors everywhere I go. I can't tell if it's real or if it's just a ringing in my ears. I wish I'd just die already. Get it over with, so I can finally rest. Not in this school. Maybe I can have my head cut off at the jaw like that. Like that
Little girl, I'm guessing.
I assume so too. Tomoe Mizuki. Last seen entering woods outside school building. Whereabouts unknown. Death unconfirmed. Misato Municipal Brotherhood High. And the corpse? Whoever this is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Yuma Misaki. Neck slit from behind. Ooh, well, that explains why the note ended so abruptly.
Yep.
Okay. At west, inspect corpse. Although, I think it might actually be... Yeah, we want to head back to the intersection, not west over here. May as well take a peek, see what's here. That's empty for once. The door is locked. There's an erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. So, same as usual.
Did you say it was the blue spirit that gave us the bad end, or this red spirit?
I think it would be the blue, so we can probably safely talk to the
苦
red.
しい痛い
Yep.
死んでも痛いよ痛い痛い
And it's gonna hurt forever. Oh, hang on. One second. I've got a slight... Okay, good. We are set. Let's head back down to the intersection. And we can head west. Unless you want to take a look at the entranceway, since...
Even in death, I still hurt.
Yeah? No, we definitely need to come back here later, I think.
All right, sorry
Yeah.
about that.
That's okay. Let's head west, and we'll have another corpse to grab. Congratulations on your arrival! Our most heartfelt blessings we offer to thee!
And applause sounds.
And applause sounds. Congratulations on your arrival. Oh, same thing. We'll be anxiously awaiting your death. And once everyone's dead, that's when we'll all be able to meet again. And then the conquest begins!
Okay.
It's the body of a middle schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Yosuke.
Hey, Bana.
Starved to death while searching for friends, age 15, Hakuro number 3, junior high school.
Oh,
Alright. We want to get
there
back...
we...
Yep, there's a save. Wonderful. Overwrite slot 3. Wonderful. Let's go back, talk to that blue ghost. Though the floor here had recently collapsed previously, the gap seems to have mysteriously closed up on its own. It feels completely solid. Yeah, you know, it's how the, the earthquakes actually fixed the building. Anyway, stop right here. Don't talk to the ghost yet. If this is the bad ending that I think it is, we are having a split. Talk to the ghost will get us bad ending number 1. Don't talk to the ghost will give us bad endings 3, 4, and the good ending. So, if this is the bad ending, let's split and talk to the blue ghost. When something catches your eye, such as a poster on the wall or an item on the floor, walk over and examine it. Never give up. Nope, that's not the ghost, that is not the one that was gonna give us a bad end. Never mind. Let's continue on back. We are going to floor 1A. Or, classroom 1A. Oh, actually, read note in classroom 1A of second door, then enter first door.
Second door being this one?
Honestly, oh, yeah. There's a crumpled up note on the floor. There's one thing I've learned from all of this. The children are victims too. They're not at fault here. They're not the ones we should hate. Their murderer is the one who created this cycle of resentment and cruelty. Their murderer is our true enemy. Okay.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess that the murderer is not a summer festival goldfish.
Probably not, no.
Just a hunch.
There's a rusted bucket on the ground. It's empty.
Small mercies.
Yeah. If you spot something, I'm gonna have you read it. I'm doing a quick update to our guides here.
Heavenly Host Elementary, notice to all faculty and students. Due to the recent kidnappings, caution is highly recommended during all daily activities. In each instance, the victim was taken quickly and unexpectedly, so please remain alert and aware at all times. Principal Takemine Yanagihore.
Can you check the name tags for a quick second? Do we have a Yuma Misaki and a Tomoe Mizuki? Yes, we do. Okay, cool. And a Yosuke Maibana. I do remember Yosuke Maibana. Good. All right, that's what I needed to check.
Well, I just had a exclamation point appear over my head as I noticed Kojima in the list.
You didn't notice earlier when we got it?
Well, there was a cardboard box over, so, you know.
Ah, that would explain it. Okay.
All right. We're good?
Yeah, let's see. Let's check the teacher's table. The message you wrote previously is still clearly visible on the teacher's desk.
返事何も増えてない。みんな見てるのかしら。
Did we?
私のメッセージ。
Yeah, as Satoshi, we were in classroom 1A and we could see that there was a message, but that it was hovering like above the podium and we couldn't read it. All right.
School freakiness is freaky.
Yep. We also got the back room here. There's glass all over the floor here. Be very careful where you step.
Is there some blood on the back of her skirt?
That's what it looks like. Yeah. Either that or it's her time of the month. I'm so glad
I don't think it's a her time of the month thing.
I'm so glad we could find each other before we died. We'll set off on this journey together, holding hands forevermore. There's nothing to be scared of as long as we have each other. We know there was meaning in our lives because we were fortunate enough to find our soulmates, to find one another amongst all the fish in the sea. To our mothers and our fathers, take heart. We died happy and wanted for nothing. And when we finally pass over to the other side, our hunger pains will be gone. No, they won't. We'll fly up to heaven and be joyous forevermore.
Yeah, about that.
Our only regret is the pain our deaths will cause you. But one day we'll meet again, up in the golden realm of the ever after. Lexer in Senior High School, Class 3-2. Otaru Kanazaki, Class 2-4, Nayuto Minatogawa. Well, my regret to those two is extra ecclesiam nulla salus.
What's that say?
Outside of the church, there is no salvation. Idiots. There's no getting into heaven from here. Right, Hotaru Kanazaki. Probably high schoolers. It appears they died hand in hand, and their bleached white bones are still holding hands, even now. Nayuki Minatogawa. You can go ahead and read these two from the list.
Gave up on escaping and committed suicide with beloved. And gave up on escaping and committed suicide with beloved ages 16 and 17.
Okay.
You know,
sounds like Romeo and Juliet to me.
it's not great, but given all the other things, I can't say they had the worst deaths in this school by a long shot.
Nope. Oh, hang on. Sorry, go back to the name tag list. Do we have Mari Rokuhara? Yes, we do. Okay, good. All I needed to check.
So
yeah.
shall we do the little machine here?
I don't think we can actually do anything with it. Go ahead and examine it. Lever is stuck. It won't budge. There does seem to be space for it to go down one more notch, but the mechanism is locked. There's a tiny, peculiarly shaped keyhole in its base. Okay. Anyway, we are gonna head to classroom 2A, so we exit and go north. Ayumi's hands landed squarely in the middle of a sea of broken glass from a fallen light fixture.
Ow.
The skin between the index finger and thumb on her right hand was cut wide open. Ugh. Horrible place to get cut.
違う。ハンカチで止めなきゃ。そっか。私、昨日から貧血始まってたっけ。
Not great.
それ
Yeah,
でめまいがしたんだ。休まなきゃ。
very not good. Alright, keep going north. We may as well go upstairs. It'll probably be blocked, but... Oh no, it's not. Cool. We can explore. An unseen force is pushing you back, preventing you from progressing any further. Okay, well, I guess there is.
It's blocked. The block was just a little more intangible than
Usual. Yeah. It's not like you're going to be rescued after all. We already tried everything we could to get out. We've exhausted every possibility. You might live another few days, maybe even a week or two if you tough it out. But can you stand to live that long with nothing to eat? I mean, yeah, I did a 23-day fast once. It was actually pretty nice. Nothing to drink? That is what's gonna get you, and it's gonna get you in a lot sooner than 3 weeks.
a 23-day fast. Assuming that's a total fast, that's pushing the limits of possibility, though.
It's technically 2 days longer than the rule of thumb of how long you can survive. On the other hand, there is the guy, the fat guy from the UK that went over a year without eating anything.
I think he technically drank some stuff with caloric content, but he was basically living off of drinking some stuff that helped him survive and his fat reserves.
Pretty much. Yep.
That said, a week or two without water, you're dead.
Yeah, closer to a week than 2.
Well, no, it's 3 days. You're not going to make it a full week.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering why you said 1 to 2 weeks.
That's the note said maybe you can tough it out a week.
A week or 2. Yes, you're not making it to a week or 2 with without water.
You might be able to tough it out a week or 2 if you could get to that central walkway, because then you have a water source.
True. No change of clothes. Ew. Dying is just a whole lot easier. So come on, join us. We're all waiting for you. It might even be fun. There are so many ways to die. Just imagine the possibilities. But don't tarry. We're waiting after all. Waiting to welcome you. Oh, but I'm having so much fun freaking you out, Ayumi. Alright, let's head into the classroom. Check everything out, but specifically the bookcase in the back. Ooh, and we got a save. Override the same save. Cool. Heavenly Post. Breaking news! Serial kidnapping ends in murder. Read it? Yeah.
But isn't it theft rather than kidnapping when it's serial?
Ah! Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now, investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18th, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses appeared to have had its tongue severed and removed, unique mutilations far too grotesque and disturbing to describe. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. Hope you appreciate my very poor attempt at a mid-Atlantic accent.
It amused me.
The shelf is crammed full of very old, thoroughly yellowed books with unusual titles. One book is sticking out further than the others, as if begging to be perused, circumnavigating the ancient world. Read it? Yeah, why not? Cardinal directions are to be laid flat upon a clock face, with additional divisions placed amongst them to mimic fully times 12 notches. Beginning with the rat affixed at due north, the 12 signs of the Chinese zodiac shall be labeled clockwise around this timepiece compass. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, then back to rat.
Okay. Rat is north, rabbit is east, horse is south, and rooster is west.
Yep.
Gotcha.
For ease of remembrance, it's best to equate each direction with both its zodiac sign and its hour on the clock. North, then, is both the rat and 12. East is the rabbit, and east by southeast is the dragon. This is the basis of circumnavigation within the ancient world. Door seems affixed to the wall.
Like a model. It can't be opened.
All right.
As Patsy says, it's only a model.
Anyway, it'll probably block us. Yes, it will. All right. Speaking of circumnavigation, let's circumnavigate the school and make our way back to the infirmary.
So we just don't get the bad end yet?
Yep, we're still not in line for the bad ending. So, yeah, I'm glad you saved over the same location.
Well, 1A may be one of our usual haunts, but we have to move on.
Or perhaps pass on. Anyway.
Well, we're getting into the spirit of this game.
The antique doll you threw down earlier is still lying here. Pick it up? Yes. A relic that once belonged to the murderer may prove invaluable in finding his victim's remains.
Note that it's now cursed doll rather than penitent spirit.
That is true.
The penitents didn't seem super penitent.
No,
Save
no,
again.
don't.
あれ
Yep.
私のろうそくがこんなところに移動してる。 外の通路に置いたはずなのに、誰かが動かしたのかな。
Potentially. There's a torn piece of newspaper on the ground. Looks like the top half of an article. Tenjin Public Relations, The Light and Dark Sides of Heavenly Host, Elementary's Principal, Takamine Yanagihori. Ground was broken for Tenjin's municipal Heavenly Host Elementary School building in 1952. It quickly became a source of pride for the town, as no elementary school had stood within Tenjin's borders at all prior to its construction. Primary schoolers had previously been commuting into neighboring towns for class, so for them in particular, Heavenly Host truly was a godsend. The coveted position of principal for this new learning institution was awarded to a man named Takamine Yanagihori.
Heavenly Host being a godsend? You don't say.
You don't say! Yanagihori quickly became popular amongst the townsfolk for his charismatic personality, his work ethic, and his firm but fair school policies. Registration and attendance soared well beyond the school's capacity, necessitating frequent desk and chair reorders, and even general building expansion.
General expansion, I suppose there's a kernel of truth in that.
And I guess someone was left with the tendency of being in charge.
Ha. Sorry, I just have a major tendency to puns, you know that.
Yeah, perhaps you should see a Captain Doctor.
Essentially, due to Yanagihori's unwavering dedication, Heavenly Host became a cornerstone of life within the humble town of Tenjin. But all that began to change on the dawn of one fateful day with an incident that would set the stage for Heavenly Host's rapid fall from grace. Whoever heard of members of the Heavenly Host falling from grace?
The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. You know, they could have put some dots in between those dashes and it would have been some nice Morse code. Not a drop of water. You've had that one.
You haven't ever heard of members of the Heavenly Host falling from grace, have you, Stab?
Well, I mean, you know, aside from that one very famous time that it happened. Medicine and tonics.
I'm just having a devil of a time thinking of what that was, though.
I don't know. Anatomical diagram of a human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, each individual organ seems to be blood-stained and swollen as if it could burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. But that, those intestines do look rather serpentine. Perhaps that might be a hint as to, the question that you were posing earlier.
Which question?
Do we know who it might have been that fell?
Ah, yes, indeed.
The devil. The serpent.
But if they're bursting forth with a spray of gore, truly a terrible fate, then they'd start claiming to have invented the internet, and that's just obnoxious.
I was gonna go in the exact same place. Blood-splattered notebook on the desk with the word diary written in bold letters at the top. Like some sort of prop, however, it's practically molded into the desk. It can't be moved or opened, but it's clearly open! You can see the picture right there, it's open! Monthly goal, how to remove a tongue, part 2, draft. Cut the tongue with a pair of big scissors. It's so thick and warm, but how will you know whose tongue it is later when you have a bunch more? Simple, label it with a name tag. The tongue is very tender and squishy, so stick the safety pin in deep to keep the label from slipping away.
And we actually
Okay.
read the final version of that.
霊が気をつけないと。
There are countless old expired medicine bottles.
Yep.
All right.
With faded yellow.
So, let's go, yeah, pair of scissors, blah, blah, blah. Let's go back and save onto slot 3 one more time.
And I'm pretty sure this is the spirit that will get us the bad end that we...
Correctamundo! Alright, let's perfect, yeah, stand right there. Alright, so I called it earlier, but this is in fact where we get to make the choice. Option 1, let's talk to the spirit and we get bad ending 1. Option 2, let's be smart and not talk to the spirit. Anyway, we are going to go with option 1. Advice, if you could please go.
It's not like they're subtle about this being a terrible idea.
Oh no, not at all.
ダメ。目を合わせちゃダメ。
Yes, you can. Gotta stand in front of him.
目があ
The deep, black iris of the boy's spirit's left eye transfixes Ayumi's gaze. It begins slowly expanding in size.
体が 動かない。
The boy's iris continues to grow, slowly and methodically enveloping Ayumi until only blackness remains. The world vanishes into nothingness as the soulless muscle becomes an all-encompassing void, blotting out the whole of existence. Suddenly, in the distance, a tiny white face breaks through the darkness, shining with its own unnatural light.
怖い怖い怖いよ。
I mean, this is a weird ending, even by Corpse Party standards.
Oh yeah. The face seems distorted, as if being viewed through water. Its expression shifts and wobbles for a bit, until finally, some effort, the image clears. You've seen this face before.
誰か
What, did the iris expand and just leave it with the face behind? There we go. Wrong end. Anyway, my controls Nweis.
But yeah, that was one of the weirder wrong ends.
Definitely a weird one. Alright, ending list, chapter 4. So we got wrong end 1. That's what we just got. Attacked and killed by a child spirit. Now, one thing of note, it is possible to get this ending in several other ways throughout the chapter, but this is the first time that we could get it. Scissors plunged into chest. We got that one, which is more death by stupidity. And we got the extra ending. Okay.
Well, not like the way we got wrong end 1 was anything but death by stupidity. They were explicitly saying, come on, don't do this, you Nimrod.
You know, Nimrod used to be a great hunter, and it's just Looney Tunes that had Bugs Bunny call Elmer Fudd Nimrod that completely changed the definition of Nimrod into idiot.
Well, I will note that Dad and I have jokingly called our cat Tiger Nimrod for the dual meaning.
Very nice. All right, now with that trivia about Nimrod and Nweis's cat, we can wrap the episode up. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I will see you guys in the next part. Bye now.